Hello guys, welcome to Jim Will Shave, weekend shave. Just going to quickly tell you what I'm using here. I am in a rush, I've got to go to breakfast. Okay, so for today, another one of the many samples from Chuck's Shaving Channel, and that's Hendrix Classic Bond, James Bond, 007, don't you know. Razor for today, probably my most stylish looking razor. That is the Blackland Dart. Most stylish, but probably not the best shaver if I'm honest. A little bit rough. And yeah, we've got a spot on the end of my nose this morning. And in there, I'm going to be using the Euromax blade. New brush, it's the Yaqi. I can't remember what they call this. Is it a polar or... I should have checked before I started, shouldn't I? But I didn't. But I'm going to call it the Glacier Mint, because it looks like one of those Fox's Glacier Mints, doesn't it? So that's the brush for today. Be right back. Okay. Just quickly read you the scent notes on this soap, then we'll get on. Got them down here somewhere, please bear with me for a wee moment and I will get them up. Yep, so Bond, Hendrix Classic Bond, James Bond soap. A crisp, clean scent inspired by 007, perfect for an evening in Monaco, in a Monaco casino, or a nightcap with a Bond lady. It's a blending of bergamot, jasmine, fresh juniper and patchouli. There we go. That's your scent notes. This soap is made with our new top shelf base. It generates a luxurious creamy lather which delivers exceptional cushion and slickness. Blah blah blah. Let's get down to using it. There's the Blackland Dart, ready loaded, blades in there. See, not my favourite razor to use, but Blackland rate it a 6 out of 10 on their aggressiveness chart, but a lot of us reckon it's a wee bit more aggressive than that. It's probably more aggressive than the Blackland Blackbird, which is supposed to be more efficient than this one. But the Blackland Blackbird is a lot more, it's a far comfortable razor than the Dart. When I first got the Dart, I was made up with it, and I said, oh, this will make a good daily shaver. But somebody messaged me. Nice. Somebody messaged me, and I haven't wrote any aftershave on me because I'm so rushed. And he said, nah, you won't be able to use that as a daily shaver. And I confidently said, I will. And I think it did. For about 5 days. And yeah, the skin was starting to feel a bit sore. So now I just use it occasionally. Like every razor I own. Yes, I'm coming to you today from... I'm just outside the city of Coventry. And today I'm going into the Cotswolds. Outside of London, the most expensive place to buy a property. There you go, Blackland Dart, stainless steel. This is the, you can see the machine marks on this this razor. You can get it polished to a very, very high standard for a lot more money, but I quite like the machine markings. This is one of my favourite blades I've got in, the Euromax. See if I've got a little pimple on the end of my nose. I had a right old outbreak of spots the last few weeks. Not a lot of blade show, but you can feel it. And I certainly wouldn't place this razor in the mild category. Heck of a lot of blade feel, in fact. It's a sexy looking razor, I find. It's those lines, it's really, really stylish, isn't it? All blades covered, no overhanging tabs. I'm having to keep my voice down a little because I'm in a hotel with thin walls. I can really feel that blade on the moustache, really can. So up to now, for me, it's feeling very, very smooth. Only because I respect it, because I've used it quite a few times. I don't know what I can and can't get away with. Lovely. Yeah, heaps and heaps of blade feel. Can't remember exactly how much this was, this Blackland, but I think it's considerably cheaper than the Blackbird. And in fact, I think it might have gone out of production now, because a lot of people are getting them, and say because they were quite a bit cheaper than the Blackbird, a lot of people buying them. And well, as I say, they were just you couldn't use it daily. Not everybody, just some people. And well, basically, they got shot, they got rid. I don't know if sales suffered, but it's out of production. I'm sure it's out of production now. It's a shame. But nobody's buying already. And I probably, well, above the tie, they're finished. Well, they're finished. So we might see quite a few razors out of production before this recession's over. Yep. Sadly. Again, apologies for lighting in this bathroom I'm in. There's some brighter lighting in here, but if I turn it on, the fans will go off and they're really, really noisy fans. So it's a compromise. Wow. Very close shave. So it feels BBS on the cheeks already. After only a few passes. It's funny how razors, you can, it's weird. It feels like the characteristics of a razor can change the longer you have it, the longer you own it. Is it just the fact you're getting used to it? Like if you've had a particularly nasty shave with one razor, will you respect it a lot more next time? I think that's probably likely. Excellent. Nice slickness on the Hendrix. They've got quite a lot of master sub creation samples from Chuck, still to use. Oh, the thumbnail. Last week I was asked by a viewer to put a picture of the vehicle I drive for a living, to use that vehicle as the thumbnail. Hence, the thumbnail's nothing to do with shaving. I was just asked to do it, so I did it. And it saves me editing something else. Like 1:30. I went for breakfast. I was told it starts at 7 o'clock. Turns up 7 o'clock, 7 AM. Thought, go for breakfast, come back, have a shave. So there I am, sat there, outside the restaurant. Eventually, staff member comes out. I asks, is breakfast 7 o'clock? She says, oh, I don't know. Or what? She says, it's difficult to explain. I says, what? It's difficult to explain what time breakfast is? Yes, she says, it's either 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Hard work against there. And really, you work here and you don't know? Oh, she says, we've got this new manager and she either opens at 7:30 or 8 o'clock. It's up to her. Oh. That's good, isn't it? People are waiting to go to work. Obviously, the new manager's full of their own self-importance. Yeah, so it's rare, a rare occurrence, a morning shave. Because I went to sleep quite early last night. I was knackered. So I woke up early. I always wake up before my alarm. It's very rare that my alarm wakes me up. It's usually the bladder, to be fair. I didn't do my usual mid-shave pick-up cheat here. Why is the neck the hardest place to shave? It requires more treatment than anywhere else, but it's also the most sensitive place to shave. Right, let's get some cold on here. I've got a plug sink that actually works today. A plug sink, a sink plug. Okay, about 4 swills and the residual slickness is off. Bit of a sting on the face. Tell you what, I'm going to go with the Allen. I think it was only 2 videos ago I had to do this before, didn't I? I just didn't have the aftershave with me. I do have some with me. It's in the bag, in there. Okay. Fair old bit of sting around here. Lots of sting on the moustache. Then fair old bit of sting on the cheeks on this side. Oh. Shed load of stinger on the neck. Shed load. Let's just start to serve down now. As I say, I class this as an aggressive razor. That's why I'm getting the stinging now. Okay guys, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to let this dry off a little bit. I'm going to do all my cleaning up, rinse off, splash on, off to breakfast. So I'll leave you at this point. So to quickly recap what I have used. Razor for today was a Blackland Dart. Stainless steel, sexy looking razor, beautiful looking razor. Blade in there, one of my favourite blades, Euromax Platinum. Brush was my new Yaqi, again, can't remember the name of it, but the name that Yaqi have given this, it just doesn't make sense. So I'm going to call it my Yaqi Glacier Mint. That makes more sense to me. That was whipped up in my Chinese soup bowl. And finished off with the alum. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Must go out and do a day's craft now. Enjoy your weekend, stay safe, I'll see you all further on the line guys. Bye bye now.